Congress has till Friday's deadline to fight for our tax dollars. I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Tuesday, March 19th. Will hype lead to yet another pump for NVidia? They have revealed a new B200 GPU and touting it as the world's most powerful chip to, as they say, democratize trillion-parameter AI. Sounds kind of scary. After a failed try to unionize in 2019, the workers at a Volkswagen plant in Tennessee are trying again. The union says it has a supermajority of workers on board with it now. This isn't hard to believe, as the successful pay and benefits raises in the last year given to union members will certainly give others some bold momentum to challenge companies. After 81 years in business, the craft and fabric store Joann has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The company said it's keeping 800 stores and its website open and that it could go private. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Hi. I'm your retirement fear. But don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. Here, this is pretirement.org.
Retirement savings options? Potential tax breaks.
Move.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
You got this.
Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan.
Less is more? Is there ever such a thing as too many choices? As consumers, if we're faced with too many dishes on the restaurant menu, too many brands of toothpaste on the supermarket shelf, or too many streaming shows on TV, the choice overload paralyzes and overwhelms us, often leaving us dissatisfied with our decisions. Choice overload has even achieved a cultural influence that is rare for scientific ideas. Earning mention in sources as varied as long-running TV drama Grey's Anatomy and Tori Peters' best-selling novel Detransition Baby. In 2000, psychologists Sheena Iyengar and Mark Lepper published a study that showed limited selection is better for the shopper. In their experiment, Iyengar and Lepper found consumers were 10 times more likely to purchase jam on display when the number of jams available was cut down from 24 to 6, even though they were more likely to stop at the display offering more selection. Subsequent studies have confirmed this phenomenon, that fewer choices, not lots of variety, actually encourage shoppers to buy more. Think about Coca-Cola. At one point, they had nearly 400 drink offerings. In an effort to reduce cost and boost profits, they cut their offerings almost in half. Some of the drinks they have discontinued include Tab, Zico Coconut Water, Diet Coke, Feisty Cherry, and Odwalla juices. Other companies and stores are thinking along those same lines. Take Stu Leonard's, for example. In 2019, they offered 49 different cereal flavors or types. Now they only offer 24. Dollar General, based in Tennessee, used to stock up to 6 different types of mayonnaise, but is now planning on dropping a couple of them. Do the stores think customers will complain or notice anything has changed? In December, Todd Vassos, CEO of Dollar General, said the consumer is not going to know the difference. Actually, it's going to make her life a little simpler when she goes to the shelf. And this trend has hit more than just the food and beverage companies and stores. Under its new CEO, Tom Kingsbury, Kohl's has been cutting back on the colors and variations of sweaters, jeans, and other items, while sending their buyers into the New York market more frequently to bring in fresh, trendy merchandise. Some customers like the changes so far. It's pretty organized, said Kimberly Ribeiro, 30, who was at the Kohl's store on a recent Friday. If it's not so cluttered, then you don't get overwhelmed. Even in the auto world, shoppers are finding fewer choices. Both GM and Ford have touted that they are limiting the number of option combinations customers can get on their vehicles to reduce manufacturing and purchasing complexity. That's a reversal from a few years ago when there was an explosion of choices, encouraged in part by online shopping that paid no mind to space constraints. But that didn't always lead to increased sales, so companies started pruning selections a year or two before the pandemic. Then during the pandemic, the pruning only accelerated, with companies focusing on necessities as they wrestled with supply chain clogs. Still, it's a balancing act for retailers. David Berliner, who leads the business restructuring and turnaround practice at BDO, noted, "You want to make these cuts so they're not even aware of it, and you want the store to still look full. If you do it too much, you might scare some customers away." Barry Schwartz, professor of psychology at Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania, wrote, "Choice is good for us, but its relationship to satisfaction appears to be more complicated than we had assumed. Psychologists and business academics alike have largely ignored other outcome of choice. More of it requires increased time and effort and can lead to anxiety, regret, excessively high expectations, and self-blame if the choices don't work out. Eventually, each new option makes us feel worse off than we did before. So maybe less really is more." Stop watching and start living using Pips, our AI bot. Go to arbitragetrade.com and check out Arbitrage Trade Assist.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Pips, pick of the day. Arbitrage algorithms have detected a possible uptrend for Duluth Holdings. That's DLTH, and they're headquartered in Wisconsin. Lifestyle brand of men and women casual wear, workwear, and accessories. You may have seen their buck-naked underwear commercials. They beat their fourth quarter top line. Current price is $4.76, 52-week high of $7.88, 52-week low of $4.21. We are not financial advisors. We provide a service. Please do your own research.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.